Next, we're going to find the domain of f of g. So when we're finding the domain of f of g, first we need to find the domain of g, because we're taking x, put that into g, and then whatever we get out, we put that into f. So we want to make sure that what we put into g has an output first. Okay. So let's first look at domain of g. G is the square root of x minus 1. So we want to make sure that whatever we input has an output. So remember that inside the square root, under square root, or even roots, needs to be greater than or equal to 0. So we take what's inside the square root and set that greater than 0 or equal to 0 and solve. So x has to be greater than or equal to 1. So in order to take the first step, the values that we input into g has to be greater than or equal to 1. Then we find the domain of the composite function, the resulting function. Okay, again, this resulting function has an even root, so we want to make sure that whatever that we put inside this even root, we want to make sure that it's positive inside the square root. So x 10 minus x has to be greater than 0 or equal to 0. Solve for x, subtract the 10, negative x is greater than or equal to negative 10. Divide both sides by a negative. X has to be less than or equal to a positive 10. So we have to consider these two restrictions. The overall domain is x is greater than or equal to 1, but less than or equal to 10. Using interval notation is going to be bracket 1, 10 bracket.